Are you a superhero to your kid?
Absolutely.
Not when your boss is in the room. What's best for your kids is to put your money into something, the stress, go through all of it, so when your child becomes a man, he doesn't have to work for nobody.
Right, well, that's the
you
whole
can
thing.
just pass it to him. Can another man say you're fired?
Absolutely.
No one can tell me that. That's priceless.
But I'm
Do
not
you
gonna
think
say-
your son enjoys you calling somebody else a boss? Don't you think your son would rather wake up with you and you could pick him up from school instead of having to do a 9 to 5? Don't you think your son would love if his name was up there? I taught my son never to have a boss. He's 23. He owns a restaurant. He has cookies. He has equity. He busts his ass so he can pass it on to his son. If that's not what you hustling for, you're selfish. You keep saying I'm worried about my kids. You worried about you.
My kids.
So you enjoy the safety and the security of a job every day. But there's no pride in that to me. But when you do something that's for yourself and your family, it never feels like work. I hustle for my last name. I don't hustle for my first.
It's so tough out there for the young man right now, but the first mistake that they make is you want to go chase a bag instead of chase the game. Chase the game. The game got the bag. Don't chase the bag. The bag ain't got the game. Chase the game, because that's going to sustain you for a moment. This right here is going to maintain you forever. And they chasing the wrong thing. I'd rather chase a place that's going to give me the game, that's going to teach me how to be a man, that's going to teach me about this money, that's going to hold me accountable and make sure I'm disciplined. Not just the bag, because see, that's going to run out.
I'm trying to have fun with it. I'm trying to like make history. I'm trying to like all the young niggas that feel like they out here trying to get it, and they wake up every day and it's like they out here like, man, ain't shit gonna stop them from becoming successful. Goddamn, it's like that's what I'm making this music for. You know what I mean? I'm making this music for this little nigga. Goddamn, it's like, man, he wish he can goddamn have some Jordans to wear to school, but he gotta just settle for these little weak ass Reeboks that his mom and them can't afford. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what I'm making this shit for. Cause I used to be them little niggas. You know what I mean? It's just like when you look at that cover, that role model cover, it's one of them little boys on there. I think he in a red shirt. If you look at, like, that shit wasn't staged. Like, that picture, that shit from a video shoot when we shot Major, actually. You know what I mean? And it was a photo. And I was like, damn, I got to use that for the cover. You know what I'm saying? It like Strick Long just based off a little dude in that red shirt. I was like, damn, bro, that used to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how he looking at me? Like, it's crazy, bro, because they used to be me.
You gotta stay in the cold. You gotta stay ready. It's gonna be freezing, nigga. It's gonna be freezing. And just know when it's freezing, you doing something. And when you doing something, it count. When you ain't doing shit, it don't count. And you don't want to wake up one day and everybody look at you and you ain't never did shit that counted. You ain't never did nothing that matter. Your mama deserve better. Your brothers, nigga. The real niggas that love you. Keep standing in the cold, nigga, and it's gonna count.
People, it's like you knew. You got to prove yourself and all that shit. Me, I ain't had to prove myself to how I felt. It's like I felt like I had to everybody else, I would prove myself. But to me, it's like I was just waiting like, damn, watch how they face turn. And goddamn, when I flip this shit and I get hot and do this and do that. Because I knew I was going to get myself hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like 100% knew it.
How'd you know it, and how were you able to execute on that?
It's like I ain't scared, bro, and I love the hustle. I love the adrenaline. I love the feeling of putting the play together and like going all the way through with it and smiling at the end because it did more than what you even had thought and expected the shit to do. Know what I'm saying? And with any play you execute and you do that on, it's like it's going to be success. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you is. It's like you do it right, it's going to get done right.
It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever God want me to go through, let's do it. I'm gonna do it chin up, chest out. Yeah. If my head drop for a minute, don't mind me. I'm gonna pick that motherfucker back up.
You to be with me, like I don't need you with me and around me if you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I want everybody to like the motivate, just like I'm motivating the streets. I want my partners just around me to motivate me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't doing something or I'm slipping on something, like I don't have people around me just to smoke weed, just to get high doing none of that. I'm straight on there. I don't need that.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like I need somebody that's gonna help me come and make this operation run even faster.
Word.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, like the people that don't do nothing, like they listen to that song, man. If you don't work, you a fucking leech. I don't need you around me, man.
What I learned is that every time I was supposed to move to the next level and I didn't,
because I was comfortable, because I didn't want to pay more, I didn't want to grow. I thought I was where I wanted to be. Everything in my life got uncomfortable until I moved.
It's like I know what I want, I know what I'm worth, and I know what I'm gonna do, and I know what all I'm doing right now, so I know exactly what predicted and what situation I'm gonna be in next year and 2 years from then. So you can't talk to me about like some money right now when it's like I don't know, bro. Like my mind just geeked up crazy as hell, and I see shit before it happen, and I know exactly what I want.
And I tell people, fucking live. You die once, but you live every day.
Right.
Maximum. I'm talking about max out life every day. Every day, max out that day. Like get everything you can get out of that shit. Stop waiting for tomorrow. You'll sit here and be telling me I'm gonna do this. Man, listen, you keep telling me what you're gonna do. You get in that comfort zone, you never do shit. Me, I'm the type of person, I will do some shit and don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I just figure it out as I go. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna wait, because the time I waited all that time you be waiting, you could have made some shit happen. It could have pop off.
You either dedicated or you not. You either getting better or you not. If you're not getting better as a person, you're gonna suffer around someone like me, because I'm gonna get better every day.
Ain't worried and think about this person doing that, person doing this, that. You just gotta focus on you, and you're gonna do some big shit in whatever it is that you're doing.
That's what, you know what I mean, separate the boys and the men. You know what I mean? Like shit, you can go, jump out here and play if you want to, but you start fucking up, you ain't taking care of your business, bro. You just a victim to this shit.